Everyone loves the trophy, but nobody wants the scar. You're here because you've been blindsided. You had a plan, you had a vision, and then the world decided to remind you who's in charge. Now you're standing in the wreckage of your own expectations, and you feel like the floor has been ripped out from under you. Right now, you are looking at two doors. Door number one is the coma. You sit there. You let the depression settle into your bones like a slow-acting poison. You talk about what could have been until your hair turns gray and your dreams turn to dust. That door is easy, it's crowded, and it leads to a graveyard of wasted potential. But then there's door number two, the diagnostic. In 1985, a man was publicly humiliated and fired from the company he started in his own garage. His name was Steve Jobs. He didn't go home and hide. He spent the next 12 years building a company called Next that the world labeled a failure. But here is the punchline. When Apple was weeks away from bankruptcy a decade later, they didn't just buy Steve Jobs back. They bought the software he built while he was in exile. That failure became the operating system in the iPhone you have in your pocket right now. He didn't succeed despite his failure. He succeeded because of it. He spent his exile building the very weapon he needed to take his kingdom back. You think hitting the bottom is a death sentence? Ask J.K. Rowling, who sat in a cafe on government benefits, fearing she was the biggest failure she knew. She said rock bottom became the solid foundation on which she rebuilt her life. Why? Because when you lose everything, you lose the fear of losing. You become the most dangerous person in the room because you have nothing left to protect and everything to prove. When a skyscraper collapses in an earthquake, the engineers don't just cry over the rubble. They go to the site, they look at the snapped steel, and they ask, where did the tension break the frame? Your failure isn't a verdict on your soul, it's a seismic test. It just told you exactly where you were brittle. It showed you which friends were only there for the fair weather. It showed you which parts of your character were built on sand. So, do not pray for an easier life, pray for a stronger foundation. Take the debris of your mistake, the shame, the debt, the rejection, and do not throw it away. Stack it. Use those broken bricks to pave a floor so thick and so reinforced that when life hits you twice as hard next year, it's going to break its hand on you. The floor is gone. The safety net is shredded. Good. Now we finally find out what you're actually made of. Get off the ground. The bedrock is right beneath your feet. Build.